hello to all English-speaking people in the world, especially to my friends in North America, in the USA for sure, in UK some, and around the world. This is a special edition of 166 videos, the beginning of such a series. I want to do the same as I did a few days, or in total I guess a few weeks ago, in the German edition. There, amazingly, it was 181 videos. Okay, happens from the translation of the illnesses and problems. So now I have to do a hard job for you, not against anybody, not against the health industry, not against the medicine man, not against anybody, only for you. What I do for you. It's an offer to find a way, and as I said in my introduction words in, for example, the Manhattan Juice Clinic or the Manhattan JuiceTherapy in English, then I said I have the answer to every health system reform. Start with a change of your own eating habits and your way of life. It's so simple and easy. It's for most of the people too simple, because there is a lot of money in that total system, and I would say in that ill health system. So we cannot say health system, we must say illness system. But we want to change it. I want to help you, and it starts at your home. So simple, at your home. And understand the way your body works. That's by all new experiences, by all the scientists working hard, no discussion. But the simple way of our body, the working in our body, the competition to win the race against the dying cells in you with the best thing you can imagine, and this is organic water. And we receive that organic water out of the plants with a real and perfect juice. And at first I drink to all our health with a wonderful juice of carrots. This is a carrot juice, only carrots. I did a few, meanwhile, a few hours before it came from the refrigerator, so the glass was a bit. So I drink to all our health, and later some few words about the procedure, and then I do, after these introduction words, all the problems and illnesses. We have some therapeutical ideas and proposals to make to heal that problem. Okay, so to all our health we say cheers, I guess. Cheers. Oh, you cannot imagine the wonderful taste of this juice, fresh prepared with the best juicer in the world. And for champions, for sure, we need the champion juicer. And this is an old product in California, Lodi, California, and they are working probably as in the past, but the machine is still the best machine you can imagine. By all the new technologies, whatever people found out, the champion juicer brings what we need, the enzymes and all the best things in our bottle and glass where we put it, and it's a fantastic thing. During all the sessions, probably I say some words about this and that, and so I guess at this point is more or less enough. I had made some notice to the scenery. If you saw me sometimes in the German versions of political videos of mine, I'm dressed in a grey suit always. In the German health videos, I'm sitting in an alarm red colored dress to say hello, attention, it's about health. And now here I'm sitting in a green jacket. You see, it's green because I guess we start together the green revolution. And there are very good signs in my so loved America. And if it's not coming from America, USA, it's not worse in this stupid world. Also, there are so many things to criticize there. But if it comes from America, oh, then you have to see it. And so, I start the Green Revolution with you. This is only the appearance. But you see, this is a clown. Probably you know this man. It's a sculpture of Charlie Rivel is his name. It was a Spanish clown, I think, one of the greatest. Then I have here, I don't know if you see it, it's our little Flochen. It's one of our dogs. It should remind me that we have still some little four-legged, wonderful creatures around us. Then I have here a jaguar. That reminds me always to use my critical tongue. This is my stone's tongue, you see. That's only just the appearance. What have I? Ah, here's a little submarine, the yellow submarine from the Beatles. This reminds me to the music of the greatest, you see. I'm here as a drummer, and what's here, I don't know if you see it, this is a little starting to a tree, probably. It's a little bonsai, I could say. So, this together, this is my juice, a little lamp, a computer, where I then will introduce you the illnesses from number 1 to number 166, and also in alphabetical lines, it's English alphabet. So, nothing more to say at this moment, only take the few minutes of the day, organize the perfect user, try to come to the total, but so many illnesses is probably not helpful. Each little problem has this little book, and I've written some in English beside Manhattan Juice Clinic, the healing juices, the most important vegetable juices, etc., etc., and so on, fruit juices. It's all to see in the internet. At the end of each little video runs slowly, so you can see and can follow the introduction to come to the shop, and only €5, I guess. It's about $6 or so. It's an ebook version in minutes on your desk, on your screen, and you can start your healthy revolution. That's the idea behind all this. And if you want to wait a few days more, the double price is a little paperback. It comes by mail, but I guess it as an ebook is good, but as a book in the shelf later, probably for all your life. And for the family and friends as a little gift. So, my gift for you, my toast on your health. Thank you for your attention. I make now a break. I see what's happened in my computer with this little film, and then I start later with all the little illnesses, put it together. The music is from my son, the entrance and the end music. I tell this only because I'm the drummer on it. Cheers. Hello, you have clicked on Renal Calculus. Renal Calculus. That's inorganic matter, principally the calcium in concentrated starches forming concretions in the kidneys. I must tell you that I, as a little child of 8 plus minus years old, had problem with that, believe it, from eating cooked spinach and sweetened and cooked rhubarb. Long story. As 8 years old. Unbelievable. At that time no one had the smallest idea in our family and the doctors and around from where came that. Nobody had the answer. Years later, now 50 years later and more, I realized why I had that problem. Because it was explained to me with the books of Dr. Norman Walker and what I've read then meanwhile about that cooked and the reactions out of cooked spinach and cooked rhubarb. Because all the positives out of such process becomes to negatives in your organism. But okay, we are now here at Renal Calculus and we should drink at first a half liter lemon juice with warm to hot water, accordingly salubrious mixed. 2 hours later we should drink 300 gram carrots, 100 gram beet and 100 gram cucumber. And after 2 hours again we should drink the juice out of 300 gram carrots and 200 gram spinach. Good results we receive by drinking a juice out of 300 gram carrots, 150 gram celery and 50 gram parsley. Or we should drink 350 gram carrots, 100 gram beet, 50 gram coconut. And helpful is also to drink 250 gram carrots, 100 gram beet or 150 gram celery. And a final alternative is 400 gram carrots and 100 gram parsley. So it's helpful to drink during the afternoon and to the evening the same quantities of juices, and or to diversify with the proposed 4 alternatives as they may salubrious you. Never feel hurt, pressed with the juices. Always do it with joy. You want it because it's helpful, but it's tasteful. It tastes you well, and that's the reason why you start with that therapy positive and not making more such noise or probably your nose. No, you must say, I want it because it should help me. I want to recover. I want to become a healthier person, and that's why I clicked on that chapter, and because I have that problem, but I want to recover as fast as possible, but with the nature. And the nature needs a little bit time, more than a pill, but the pill will bring problems beside that problem, and then the avalanche is growing, becoming a big one. Yeah, the nature has no such problem. The nature needs time to recover. Okay, but if you follow besides the juices and the ideas around that, to leave out all the ill-making products you had before, the starches, the sugar, the alcohol, the nicotine, the meat. You don't need this. You need fresh vegetable, you need vegetable juices, as much as possible, 2 to 3 liters per day, in the combinations you loved most, but preferable as described here in fat and bold printed, and the others are to change because okay, it's all connected, but if you follow that way, and even the timetable as I try to give you on hand, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, etc. If you have time to follow that timetable as accurate as possible, the faster you receive the best possible results. If you are in a working process, that's complicated for sure, then minimum take with you just 1 liter fresh prepared in the morning or in the late night before, and keep it in the refrigerator, a bottle of fresh prepared carrot juice, because if it's poor carrots, then there is no chemical process, oxidation of, and not fighting against each other, but the fight of a mixed juice should start in your body, in your organism, and that's the reason why it's important to drink fresh normally. Producing the juice, drinking fresh before cleaning the juicer, so that you can enjoy the juices. It's so easy to start your green revolution, but it's too easy for the politicians, because this is too intelligent for them. They don't believe in that, because they don't believe that there is money in, because even in health is money, not only in illness. Now they are sitting on budgets for the ill system, not a health system. We have an ill system. And they proclaim, proud, we have a good service for our people. We have, for example, we spend 10, 11% of our complete budget for the health of our population. This is a sign of idiocy if you're telling this loud. The smaller this amount, the healthier is the population, I would say, because they don't need it. They don't need thousands of beds empty in hospitals, not needed, because if people are healthy, they don't need to go into the hospitals, etc. You follow my idea, I guess. Yeah. So start your green revolution at home. Look into your pocket. You save a lot of money. You don't have to bring that money to the doctor and to the pharmacy and later into the nursing homes and to the hospices. That's the easiest revolution, by all respect to Obamacare and whatever we have in insurances in America and all the system we so lightly in UK and Ireland and other English-speaking countries. Make it far forgo, make a great forgo, a great circle around all these stations and organizations. Start at home, organize a perfect juicer, organize a perfect little scale, because it's important to have the grams. What comes out we have to complain from the pharma industry. Okay, the farmers too, but together that's another chapter, but that's the chapter of the next level. If everyone may understand that we have to change the living style. We don't have to run into the moloch of the big cities. We have to go back to the countryside, creating their jobs on fields, in farmlands, producing. Then we need also a new transport system to bring that fresh products to the people around. That's an idea to create. And I told the governments in the USA alone, 100,000 new jobs. In Germany, I told the same. For Austria, I told 10,000. And in each little country with this population of 10 millions, we can organize about 10,000 new jobs in every country of Western Europe, more or less. We can create around this system 10,000 healthy jobs. But all people in that health systems have not the smallest clue and have not the smallest ambitions to heal you. They are only looking for their own profit. And that's the truth. If I'm wrong, write me. And then I give you proposals like this book, for example. This is sadly written for sure in German. It's about, how many pages? Let's see. 526 to 27 pages. That's a report about my about my ambition and vision to bring health into the hospital, that they can send a signal to the world. We are not only fiddling around with operation on the human body, we are sending health into the world. But they were too stupid. 4,000 clinics all over the world I could reach in that activity. They give me the confirmation that they are not interested. Yes, that's a wonderful report. In some libraries in Austria, etc., it's standing. And the government ordered this book, for example, and others too. But important is that everyone may understand it, that we have to change it. And we have to start better tomorrow than one day later. And everyone is responsible for themselves. And if I came here from that little renal calculus problem, it's easy solved. With a change of your eating habits, no problem. Yeah, in fastest possible way it's possible to have a healthier life, and then change your area, your family, your friends, bring them to a healthier lifestyle. Okay? I drink to all our health.